It's right about time again to swerve again, confuse the general fans again. Add another swerve and then put it on a poll again. Put it on a poll again. Put it on the poll again. And our square to quad, it's gonna get emotional as I wait to overbook the damn cards. I guess I'm losing confidence in my competence. Viscera's now president. Shoot or work or shoot. Let's put the title on a boot. The boot defends against a fruit. The fruit defends against my suit. And I square the quad. With one wet emotional as I wait to overbook the damn quad.
Oh, I wanna be the baddest man on the planet. I wanna be the baddest man on the planet.
How about we put 7 men in a 4-man tag? Let's do the angle.
Pumps on crack.
How about a title match?
First to do 10 jumping jacks will then receive a title match. Royal Rumble on a pole match. And I swear to God,
as a way to overbook
the damn card again. What is up, everybody? Welcome to a very special, a very early edition of Full Moon Attitude. I am live on YouTube. I am live on twitch.tv/Vince Russo live. Guys, how are you on this Tuesday evening? Before we get started, guys, please let me remind you, the brand is a public broadcasting system. We depend on our subscribers to keep the thing going, bro. No advertisers, no sponsors, none of that crap, bro. Not in this cancel culture, bro. I learned my lesson the hard way. Going forward, I depend on the brand and the subscribers who know who I am, who know what the brand is, who knows what we represent, and you guys have been supporting us since 2016. We've been doing the brand now for 4 straight years. So, guys, please, on YouTube, you could send super stickers. You could donate. On Twitch, you could cheer. You could follow. You could sub. You could resub. You could use your Twitch Prime, guys. Use your Twitch Prime and get a free sub every single month. Young Sherd with 100 bits on Twitch to get the party started. Thank you very much, Young Sherd. Guys, I want to apologize. I missed the Raw SmackDown review today on Patreon, not Patreon, on russosbrand.com with Ben and Stevie. I did, however, make Master Shoot Theater. Guys, I told you I am in the middle of eye surgery. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 eye surgeries, bro, on both of my eyes, and you've got to get them done one by one. So I went in. First, you got to go in for let me tell you how this works, guys, just so you understand how long this process is. First, I had to go into consultation to see the cataract doctor. Then I had to have the procedure. I had to have my right cataract removed. Then I had to have a follow-up. Then I have to see the cornea doctor. The cornea doctor is going to transplant the right cornea. Then I got to go back to the cornea doctor. Then I got to go back to the cataract doctor. Then I got to get the cataract surgery. Then I got to go back to the cornea doctor. Then I got to get the cornea doctor surgery in the left eye. So, guys, this is an ever-going process, but I did promise myself that in 2020, bro, I was going to get this done. And by God, I am going to get it done. Troy is in the house with 100 bits. I hope everybody is doing really, really well. Yeah, bro, this isn't the type of thing that you just kind of zip in and zip out. It just doesn't work that way. So it's just a very, very, very long process. I got one eye down. I've got 3 eyes to go. You know, I'm going to have to miss a show here or there for all these appointments and whatnot. But Ben and Stevie did share some very interesting stuff with me today, bro. The Thunderdome and what some of these people are putting up on their LCD screens. I mean, Benoit was in the house yesterday. There was a KKK. Yeah, I've got 3 eye surgeries to go, Reverend. 3 eye surgeries to go. There was a KKK gimmick on there. There was some type of a beheading on there. Rocka with a 99-cent super sticker on YouTube. That's all it takes, guys. A simple 99 cents. Thank you very, very much, Rocka. But yeah, guys, very, very interesting that people are starting to get these things by on national TV. But I had to ask Ben and Stevie, you know, bro, I would not put it past the WWE to be slipping these things in on their own, bro, because they're kind of like hidden Easter eggs. So, you know, if they make the gimmick that you got to tune in every week because you might see something you're not supposed to see, guys, that could be a marketing ploy. You know, that we're going back to the old Paul McCartney is dead theory, guys. You know what a mark I am for that, but we're going right back to that. Whereas if the WWE were planting these in themselves, and I would not doubt that. Samurai I champion, I think, says, yeah, bro, it would be a hell of a publicity stunt. It will get people talking, and I would not be the least bit surprised. Guys, I have not checked the ratings on yesterday's show. I forgot all about that, bro. Let me check the ratings. I want to see how they did with the Thunderdome on Fox. So, guys, I'm going to go over to my AOL for a minute. I'm going to go to Wrestling Inc. I'm doing all this live, bro, because I have not checked out the ratings for the show. I mean, they're definitely going to go up. I understand that. But I just want to see where they're at so we can monitor it. Let's see. Where's the numbers? Best numbers in months. Yeah, I'm not surprised at all about that. Monday's Post SummerSlam Live edition. Hold on, guys. All these stupid ads. Monday's Post SummerSlam Live edition of Raw featuring Fallout from SummerSlam with Raw debut of the Thunderdome through an average of 2.028 million viewers of the network. That up 21% from last week's 1.643 million viewers. So let's see. Hour 1, 1.730. Hour 2, 2.045. Hour 3, 1.900. Yeah, guys, I said this from the get-go. You know, bro, the Thunderdome is cool. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, it kind of is a novelty act, bro. And you know what happens with all novelty acts, bro. They all wear off. And eventually it will wear off. That's why I tell you guys all the time, bro. It comes down to good content, and it comes down to being a good television show. So, bro, you could have all the bells and the whistles, and the bells and whistles, like I say, bro, it will boost the ratings, and it will help the ratings because it's a new look. But as it wears off, it's just going to go back to the same show. So I think that's what you're eventually going to see in the ratings. Guys, remember to cheer, follow, sub, resub, send stickers, send donations on YouTube, whatever you want to do to support the brand. Guys, I am going to take phone calls, but not right away, bro. I like to rap first. I like to talk a little bit first, and then I'll get into the phone calls. Guys, I'm getting ready to watch the Giants and Dodgers tonight. I'm a Giant fan, as you know. About a week ago, I was cutting all kinds of promos on the Giants. They lost 3 straight games in the 9th inning, and they dropped to 8-16. And I said, good night, Irene. Season over. However, those same Giants have now won 6 in a row. They are now 14-16. And if the season ended today, they would make the playoffs. So I am back on the San Francisco Giant bandwagon. Gibson, Les Paul, Vince, what's in your stereo? Do you listen to any other music format besides vinyl? Now, I mean, Les Paul, I will listen to CDs in my car, obviously, but nah, bro, vinyl all the way, man. I don't listen to CDs at home. I even have some, cassettes and whatnot. No, bro, I'm vinyl 100% all the way. As a matter of fact, guys, I've been adding a lot of records, albums on Venom vinyl. I've been putting a bunch of albums in there the last couple of days. Guys, I have a store on eBay, if you don't know. It's called Venom Vinyl. I sell vinyl. I sell them for very, very reasonable prices. And I will autograph the vinyl for you free of charge. That's within the price of the vinyl. So if you guys are vinyl collectors, bro, you might want to go to Venom Vinyl on eBay. I am constantly putting new albums up there. I got a stack behind me of albums I need to put up there. No, Marvel Lacrosse. I do not work out in the gym. I have been intermittent fasting since the beginning of the year. I've lost about 40 pounds, but I do not go to the gym and work out. I currently have Les Paul. I've got 2 Bose. I've got 4 speakers. I've got 2 Bose, and I'm not sure what the other 2 are. They're good, though, but I can't remember what they are off the top of my head. Any horror movie soundtracks in your collection? I just picked up Jaws, believe it or not. I don't know if you can consider that a horror movie. I know I've got all the Planet of the Apes. I don't know if you'd consider those horror movies. But if you're talking about like Nightmare on Elm Street, Friday the 13th, that type of stuff, I don't believe I have any of those soundtracks. Raka says, as an ex-radio guy who was in the industry from 1989 to 2012, I agree, nothing beats vinyl. Abuse of computers, syndication, and technology killed real radio. I agree with you, bro. As you guys know, man, I am a huge radio mark. I love radio. I love old school. Michael, I do not watch the WWE pay-per-views anymore. I am not interested. I watched Raw, SmackDown, and AEW because it's part of my job. But in 5 months on my big 60 birthday, I will no longer. You never heard of Bread, some punk? Are you serious, bro? You never heard of Bread. You've heard of Bread, bro. Trust me. You've heard of Bread. Bread had many, many, many hits, bro. Come on. You had never heard of Bread? I want to make it with you. Ooh, baby, I want to make it, girl. Come on, bro. Make it with you. Night after night, you treat me right, baby. It's a guitar man. Bro, they were big in the 70s, Bread. Come on, bro. Come on, some punk. You never heard I want to make it with you? I want to make it with you. I really think that we can make it, girl. Come on, man. Some punk with 100 bits. Yeah, bro. Bread. Bread was a hit machine, bro, in the 70s. A hit machine. But yeah, some punk is commenting. I just put up a album, the best of Bread. Look him up on YouTube, bro. You will know. I guarantee if you look up Bread on YouTube, you will know at least 3 songs. I mean, at least 3 songs, maybe 5, at least 3. Let's see. Some punk with the bits. Troy with the pits. Thank you, guys. I'm a little dehydrated tonight, bro. What else is going on, everybody? I'm going to stay on here for an hour. I'm going to stay on here till about 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, bro. I hope everything is going all right with you guys. A lot of crazy things happening in the world. COVID's been quiet the last couple of days, unless I'm missing something. But COVID's been quiet. An asteroid apparently is going to hit the Earth, I think, on November 2nd. I'm looking forward to that. I wonder how many asteroid parties there are going to be prior to that, bro. That's interesting. No Wu-Tang today. No Wu-Tang. Space Dave with a $2 donation. Here's to friends like you. Thank you very, very, very much, Space Dave. You know, speaking of Space Dave, I hope you guys watch That's Life, where I talked about, bro, what are we thankful for? We all focus on what we don't have. We all focus on what we want. We all focus on poor, pitiful me, and everybody else is doing so much better. Why don't we focus on what we have? Why don't we focus on our blessings? Why don't we focus on the fact that we have a life and we can do whatever it is we want with our life? Why can't we focus on that? Why can't we focus on family? Why can't we focus on friends? Why can't we focus, if we're lucky enough to have a job, if we're lucky enough to have a house, if we're lucky enough to have transportation drive us around, if we're lucky enough to wake up every morning and look at the mountains? How about that, bro? I will give everything I own. I give up my life, my heart, my home. I will give everything I own just to have you back again. Trav FDY says he flirted with his boss today. Trav, I don't know if that's a good thing in this day and age. Trav, be very, 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 very careful, bro. Yeah, you know, Raw, I did Jericho's podcast not too long ago. I wish we would have talked about music instead of wrestling, man. I would have loved to just talk to Jericho about music and the music industry rather than wrestling, man. That's a shame, but maybe we'll get back. Maybe I'll get back there on again, bro. Morgan Freeman is being quoted from Bruce Almighty by Cleveland Clowns Suck. No one ever knows what they want. That's a very good point, bro. That is a very good point. Nobody ever knows what they want. Guys, please feel free to cheer, follow, sub, resub, just like the good space ace Dave did. Thank you very much. And Troy. And there's Dougie V in the house with 25 bits. All right, guys, I'm going to start going to the phone. You guys know the drill. Let me get my phone right here in front of me. Let's take calls for the next 45 minutes. Then I'm getting off. I got to watch the Giants, bro. Guys, please, during the calls, feel free to cheer, follow, sub, super stickers, all that stuff, bro. Don't stop donating just because we're talking on the phone, bro. But my phone line is open. That number is 720-383-4545, bro. This looks like it might be Pastor Dave. What did I do? Dave, try again. I messed up. I think that was Pastor Dave. Dave, try again, please. I messed up, Dave. I messed up the first phone call. My bad. Let me plug this thing in too while I'm doing this. My bad, guys. My bad. All right. I'm back in business. 720, here we go. This is Pastor Dave again. Dave.
Vince, how are you doing, my friend?
All right, man. What is going on, my friend?
I worked till 7 o'clock tonight, and I'm very glad to be entertained by you right after that. I appreciate you going on the air and entertaining us all. So
yeah, I try to hop on when I can, but I know I don't give a lot of notice, but that's because it's very hard for me to plan out days. So whenever I see a little bit of time, I try to hop on. How's everything going with work and the family and all that stuff, Dave?
Oh, work is crazy, man. One of the three of us has moved on to a different place, so it's me and a new guy, and it's crazy, man, crazy. But, like you said, be thankful I have a job, and I am very thankful to God and my family for being patient with me during this time.
Now,
how's your eyes, man? How's your eyes?
Dave, they're messed up. It's such a long process, bro, because it's 4 separate surgeries. So, you're going between a cataract doctor, and then you got to go to the cornea doctor, and then back to the cataract doctor. So it's just a long process, and it just sucks because in the meantime, I can't see very well. But, I told myself that in 2020, I was just going to get this whole procedure done. So I knew it was going to take a long time.
That's great. My mom had that done a few years ago. And she mentioned something about that. It's really freaks you out at first, right? Because it's all blurry, correct?
Oh yeah, bro. And it's just, bro, just when somebody tells you, a cornea transplant, that's just wild stuff. Cataracts, when we get older, everybody gets their cataracts done, but cornea transplant is just kind of nuts, That
is wild. Has your wife, is she helping you up and down the stairs because you can't see, or is she pushing you down the stairs? What's going on?
Well, she liked to push me down the stairs. I know that, but she's real uptight and nervous now too, Dave, because she's going back to school next week. So, obviously with the COVID and all those kids and whatnot, she's a little bit concerned, but man, I'm just trying to tell her, millions of teachers in the country right now are going through the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Our kids are going back. I think probably you guys are too. The 8th of September, everybody's going back, or is it different there?
I think it's next week, actually. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she teaches like full-time, full days after this, or?
Bro, some of it's going to be at school. Some of it's going to be at home. They're still ironing all that stuff out. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow. Is she close to retirement too, or is that a ways off for her?
Listen, I told her flat out, I said, if you are uncomfortable with this, you do not need to go back to work. We will figure this thing out. We will work it out. We always have. I mean, I'm not going to make my wife go back to work if she is, afraid of her health, but she wants to go back and she wants to try it and see how it is. So, we'll just kind of play it by ear, like I said, man, you think, sometimes you think you're going through all this stuff alone, but man, everybody, the world is dealing with this stuff,
Yeah, I have a friend that teaches autistic kids, so he's a bit nervous too. And he's worried about the kids, and I understand that. I mean, myself, I'm not scared of this thing, but I can understand people's hesitation and anxiety behind it.
So Dave, were you at work the whole time, or were you home for a while?
No, I've been at home. We're still at home now. They're telling us we can't go back till January of next year.
Oh, okay. So you are working from home then?
Yeah, I'm in the basement with no windows. It's like a little dungeon down there. But
yeah.
I need to get a nice window like you have back there.
Yeah, nice window where you could see a window well.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take anything though. Natural light, I crave it.
Yeah, that's all. I got a little window well here. I open the window trying to fool myself, and it goes right to a window well.
Well, it's something, I guess, right?
Yeah. Well, Dave, man, thanks for calling in and catching up, bro.
Perfect. I appreciate it. And you take care. God bless you, my friend.
God bless you, and stay happy and healthy, you and the family, man.
You too.
All right, take care. Bye. The great Space Dave. I want to thank Chuck Carter with a $2 donation. Bro, can you make Disco Puppet sing the Swerve song? Bro, the Disco Puppet does not have a very good voice, bro. So I will do the singing around here. Here's another call. Let's see who this is. Alabama.
To accept, press.
Hello, who's calling?
Kevin in Mobile.
Kevin, what's going on, bro?
Ain't nothing to it, man. I caught up with you, I see.
Yes, what's happening, Kevin? Anything new in your world?
Oh yeah, man, a bunch of drama. I don't think you want to hear it. You want to hear it?
Yeah, I want to hear it, bro. Let me hear the drama. Let's go for it.
Well, can I curse a little bit?
A little bit. Try not to use the F word, but you could use other words.
No.
Go ahead.
I'll use like TV. I think you can say certain words on TV these days. Anyway, some asshole has been stealing out of my account, my business account.
Wait a minute. Wait, is this a stranger or somebody you know?
I don't know yet. It's a stranger. I'm assuming the reconnaissance that I've been doing on my paperwork, it looks like somebody's been watching me put in checks, and then they go and take a little bit, and a little bit, and a little bit. So, but it's been going on over a pretty long period of time.
Kevin, that sounds like somebody you got to know. I don't know how a stranger would be able to do that.
Well, when I walked in the bank to set up this account, all of a sudden everything started going a little haywire after that, as far as my paperwork says. Because I had an account for 2 years, and then I walked in and I walked into another branch and did something that the paperwork shows, and I got a new account, and then ever since then, things have been sideways. So, but I'm going to catch up with them, and I guarantee you they're going to want the police and the fraud department to catch them before I do.
Kevin, it may
you know what I mean?
Kevin, it may be a female wrestler based on the things you've been saying about them, you know?
I mean, it could. I'm thinking it's definitely a female, you know, these Jezebels. And, you know how it is, man. They're always in your pocket.
Hey, Kevin, don't you know we're not allowed to say things like that anymore, Kevin.
What, I can't call a woman a Jezebel?
No, you can, and you can't say women have their hand in your pocket, Kevin.
Oh, man, every single red-blooded man in here knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, and I can say it. You can say it. You know, I'm glad you're bringing up things that I can do and I can't do. Vince, I can do anything I want to do, and so can you, and so can everybody else that's listening. That's the message I want to get out. You can do anything you want to do.
Well, you can't. Well,
for forgiveness. Listen, you ask for forgiveness. Don't ask for permission. Do what you want to do.
well, yeah, but don't break the law. I mean, make that you could do what you want to do without breaking the law, Kevin. Make that straight.
Okay, yeah, sure. Okay, can we bend the law a little bit? I'm not telling people to go out and rob banks and whatnot, but I'm telling you to do whatever it takes to get the job done. Okay, and do it within the moral realm of whatever you're working with. How about that? Is that more clear?
But Kevin, somebody is working in the moral realm of taking money out of your bank account. Is that okay?
No,
Well,
they're not moral. That's an immoral heathen. And like I said, I got the paperwork, and I've already got somebody that I think it is, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be a woman that works there because she was like, I go in there and she's all bubbly, and I ain't been in there in a while. I mean, a while, And then I go in there to cash a check, and she, starts. She looked at her whole demeanor was different. She was like, "Oh, it's you." All I'm saying is I don't trust that mother. I don't trust that lady.
Bro, maybe she was Kevin. Maybe she was happy to see you. Maybe she's got a secret crush on you. Is that possible?
No, normally she's bubbly, and talkative. When she saw me this time, she kind of gave me the side eye, like, "Oh, it's you. That's the guy I've been ripping off his account."
Oh my God!
I'm telling you, man. Yeah.
Now, Kevin, you referred to this woman as a heathen. Do you want to give us a definition of a heathen?
Well, I mean, everybody knows what a heathen is. Ain't a heathen somebody that steals?
Yeah, I just wanted to hear your definition of it because it's not a word we hear that often anymore. Heathen. You know who used the word? You know who used to use the word heathen?
Who's that?
Fred G. Sanford. Remember Fred G. Sanford?
Yeah, Sanford and Son.
Yeah, he used to use the word heathen quite a bit.
Well, I mean, I use the word dirt neck. I call people a dirt neck because I don't really want to call people a redneck because redneck is racist, right?
Yeah.
And I can't call black people the N-word because that's racist.
Right.
So if I can't call a white guy a redneck, I can't call a black guy whatever a derogatory term you want to use to call it. I just call everybody dirt neck.
Dirt neck. I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Dirt neck.
Yeah.
Yes. But listen, I'm a little concerned, Kevin, because this person keeps taking money out. Like, what's the game plan? Like, what are you going to put an end to this? What are you doing?
Well, like I said, the person got greedy, and I use this. This is my business account. I restore classic cars with this.
Nice.
And I keep my business afloat with this. I can do anything you want done. Anything you want done, I can do.
Nice.
Or I can get it done. But the bottom line is, the person, I was spending money and they were spending money they were taking my money while I was spending it, and then our worlds collided. And that's how I caught them, via my account being so low and the bank telling me I owe them money. And I'm like, how the hell do I owe you money when I got plenty of money up in here? So basically that's how I caught them. And now I got the paperwork. Bank's fraud department's going to get involved. Or they already are involved. So, and I've been looking at the paperwork, so I'm figuring out. Look, check it out. I'm up in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, right? Working.
Right.
And they're down here in Mobile in the afternoon pulling out money.
While you're busting, while you're busting your ass at work, they're pulling out money.
Exactly. While I'm up there in Tuscaloosa See, I have a 40-hour. I have a 40-hour a week job too. I'm an electrician. I install commercial electricity for 40 hours a week, and then on the side,
you do the cars.
I have my company. I do the cars, and I do my little company.
Very nice.
Bottom line is, they're caught. The gravy train's over, and like I said, if it's anybody that I know, it's going to be a bad deal for them. And if I find out who it is, regardless, they're going to pay. They're going to go to jail, and they better pray to God that I don't find out who they are. They better pray that the cops know who they are, and the cops don't tell me, or I don't find out. Which, guess what? I'm pretty good at finding out stuff. So, this is my city. Well, this is my city.
Well, Kevin, you're going to have to keep me posted and let me know, bro.
Well, hell yeah. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, I'm just, I just want to make sure you get this person, bro. I don't want this person to suck you dry. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, the bank's got it, man. The bank's, I can prove that it's fraud and that it's embezzlement, whatever you want to call it. And they're going to reimburse my cash. Ain't that what banks are supposed to do? I mean, it'd be hell, the money's safer and my damn sock drawer, huh?
Yeah. Actually, in this day and age, bro, it probably is. I was thinking of putting my money under the mattress the other day. I don't trust anybody anymore, bro. That's the problem. You can't trust anybody anymore, bro. Well,
the thing is, you got this digital. Everything's digital. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And shoot, man. I mean, and then, man, if you've got a criminal working at a bank, that's not good. Period.
No, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good, bro, especially if your money was in there, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, And like I said, the person was taking out a little bit here and a little bit there. When I would put money in, shoot, man, I put $5,000 in, and that same month that I put that money in, every Monday they would go and get out $300 or $400 or $500.
Oh my gosh!
For that entire month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, Kevin,
it is what it is, brother.
Keep me posted on what happens, bro. I want to know what happens, man.
Well, shit, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get my money, and they better hope I don't find out who they are, or push. It's gonna come to shove, and it's not gonna be good for them.
Yeah, it's going to be ugly. Well, Kevin, keep me posted, bro. Thanks for calling in. As always, we love to hear from you, man.
Take it easy, homie.
All right, Kevin, take care. Hey, Nick Sriracha, I want to tell you thank you for the $4.99 donation. Nick says, Repo Man strikes again. Yeah, bro, I'm serious about that. Like, man, I don't trust anybody anymore. I don't trust banks. I mean, I don't trust anybody anymore. I was just thinking about that the other day, man. I mean, literally, I don't know, man. Let me get this call.
Dougie B.
Dougie, what's up, man?
What's the word, baby?
Dougie, what about these Baltimore Birds, bro, huh?
Hey, man, that's one of the things I was going to bring up, bro. I mean, hey, what can I say? I mean, what are we, about 500? I'll take it for us,
Hey, bro, 500 is going to get you in the playoffs this year, bro.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? It's a race to the finish line, right? I mean, it's a quick 60-game season, and it's anybody's game, right?
Yeah, especially, man, you got the what do we got? The trade deadline is a week from today. If they can make a couple of the right moves, bro,
Yeah, right. Hey, you never know. I mean, I'm hoping, I'm getting as much enjoyment out of it as I can. It's funny though. I don't know how you feel, but it's like, of course, we're just happy to have baseball, obviously, or sports or whatever. But it's just still kind of watching the games. There's just something not the same, obviously, or just not great about having no fans. Just the vibe of watching the game. You know what I mean? It just takes away from it. But what are you going to do? I guess. But
yeah, I mean, bro, I will certainly take this over no baseball without a shadow of a doubt.
Right. of course. I mean, it's still not as good as well, according to Meltzer, Japanese baseball. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
We gotta take what we can.
Yeah. Hey, did you? I know you don't watch wrestling anymore, but did you happen to watch their virtual fans?
I've seen like still shots and clips or whatever, but no, of course I'm not watching it. But
yeah,
the Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, is that what you're referring to?
Yeah. I tell you, bro, I'm not a big fan of the virtual fan. Bro, when I'm watching baseball, man, I'm watching the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like who's in the stands, what they're doing. Yeah, bro, that is a nice part of the game. And you're missing the crowd noise and you're missing people cheering and booing. But you know what, bro? But at the end of the day, like we're watching the game. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, right, no doubt. As I said, trust me, it's definitely better than nothing, and I will take it. But it's just something a little off about it. But I'm kind of getting used to it. Of course, with my Orioles, I mean, we're used to almost having no fans in the stadium anyway. So
since what?
I mean, so it's not a whole lot of difference. But hey, bro, how funny is this though? Remember, we're talking about this Thunderdome thing. Do you remember? A good while ago, one of who was it? It was either one of those douchebags, Alvarez or Keller, or whatever. Remember they suggested that, and you guys had that on Castrating the Marks about the virtual.
Oh yeah. They would try.
Remember they were like going to CGI the fans into the
they would try.
And look, here we are.
Yeah,
here we are.
They were trying to figure out any way to shoehorn fans in there some way, somehow, when they've done it. But how about this? This is what's interesting to me. Did you hear this, Doug? I'm sure if you listened to the brand that you did, but during the show yesterday, somebody had Benoit in the crowd. There was a Ku Klux Klan rally, and supposedly, bro, there was like a beheading. Bro, I got to tell you, going forward, I don't think the WWE would go that far as to put that type of content up. But, bro, I would not be surprised if they planted, Easter eggs in that crowd every single week. It's kind of like the Paul is dead gimmick. You know what I mean?
I mean, are they creative and clever enough to do that, though? At this point?
That's a great question, bro. But I think it would be hysterical. I mean, God, they should throw me in there one week if they want to get people talking.
I mean, I don't know why they wouldn't. I would. How do you even get on that damn thing anyway? What is that? Did they create all that? Like, I don't know. How do you?
Bro. You got I guess the day of the show, like they start taking people at a certain time. I think there's. Oh my God, bro. I don't know how many. There's like 700 and something LCD screens. So I think the day of, you got to call in, and then I think that's how you do it. Yeah.
Bro, how about if I went on there, you know what I'm doing? I'm throwing Paul like the old Hollywood squares. Who was the middle square? Paul
Lynn, bro. Paul Lynn.
Paul Lynn, bro. That's who I'm throwing in there.
Bro, Wally Cox.
Right? This is what I'm saying. I think we need to get on this. But
bro, Dennis Weaver.
Oh, man,
remember Dennis? Not Dennis Weaver. Yeah, Dennis. Was it Dennis Weaver?
Was it? No.
Was it? What?
Oh man!
Oh, come on now. Who was it?
Earl
Weaver was the Orioles. Dennis Weaver was McLeod.
Oh yeah.
Who we talking? Oh, what was his name? Yeah, I'm talking about David. He's David Arquette's grandpa, bro.
Right. That's right. Yep. You're right about that.
I can't think of his. Oh, bro, I'm gonna go crazy now. Who knows on Skype? Listen, on YouTube or on Charlie Weaver, John Smith. Thank you very much.
Charlie Weaver. There you go. That's right.
Charlie Weaver, is David Arquette's grandpa. Remember what Wally Cox's fame was?
What? Remind me.
He was the voice of Underdog.
That's right, Underdog, the old school Underdog.
Yeah, Wally Cox.
Not to be confused with the Underdog lady.
No. Bro, you still watch Stern It All?
Man, you know what? Vince, I just can't anymore.
Yeah,
the way he's changed and got so political and so far left and just anti-Trump and everything. just can't. I don't listen to him anymore. He's nowhere near as entertaining to me. I don't know what happened to him, but
bro, I
don't anymore now.
I also think that, I swear, because I started watching in '83. So what? That's 37 years, bro. I got to tell you, I think after 37 years, like Robin's laughing at everything has just finally caught up. Well, like 37 years of it, bro. Her just laughing at. I think it's caught up. I can't take it anymore at my old age.
Yeah, and I got tired of that a long time ago too. I would put up with it because the show was so great and he was so great, and of course, Artie and everybody on there. That was my favorite. Well, I don't know. It's tough to choose. It's kind of apples and oranges, but I love. I mean, the early serious years with Artie, I totally loved, and really up until the last, like we say, a couple of years.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Robin thing, it's like, who's worse, her or Jimmy Fallon, it's like they're just.
I mean, bro, I swear to God, when I'm doing the brand and like when I'm doing a show with Jeff, right? Bro, like I will try to pop Jeff. Like I've got to work to pop Jeff. Like I'm watching my monitor and I'm trying to pop Jeff. Like that's kind of my barometer. If I'm popping Jeff, I know it's funny. Bro, if Jeff was freaking laughing at every single thing I said, even I would say to him, bro, like enough. Like this stuff's not even funny.
Yeah, it's totally disingenuous and totally annoying. It would almost be, I don't know what's worse, that or if something, just wasn't funny at all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what's
bro,
worse. But
I swear to you, I don't think, Doug, you'd really have to think. I mean, seriously, think deep. Bro, who has, in the history of entertainment, for argument's sake, bro, who has rode anybody's coattails to the extent she has of his to make millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars? Well, bro, when I had Jackie on the show, like I brought that up with him, and he tried to say, like she's his straight man. Bro, anybody can be a straight man.
Right, exactly. But that's the thing. You say that to Howard, and of course and it's happened before, callers and different things over the years, and he just defends her till the end of the earth, man. He gets all defensive, and he, you know what I mean? Like,
oh my God.
She's the rock of the show, and it wouldn't be a show without her and all that, which I mean, yeah, I don't know. I
just maybe just the older I get, the less patience I have, but I'm just like, oh my God, like I'm over it, man.
Ask you about, let me ask you this though. Did you, now see, to me, this was trust me, I'm not putting this guy in the same category as like the Fallon or especially Robin, but it was a little borderline. What do you think about the old, like with Ed McMahon and Carson?
Oh man, it's funny that you say that, because my knee-jerk reaction, Doug, is I never looked at him that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, I didn't really either, because it wasn't. Yeah, it's like he was kind of known for that. Remember, people would kind of make fun of him for that back then. Like, he laughed at everything, and he kind of had that distinctive laugh. But yeah, whenever I watched the old show, or when I watched it then, I didn't look at it that. I didn't look at it that way either.
Yeah,
I thought he really added to it.
What about Hank on Larry Sanders?
Yeah, that's another pretty.
What a great show that is, huh, bro? What a great show! You talk about a show that was so ahead of its time, man.
Oh, right. Oh, no doubt about it. Yep.
Bro, that's why the first time I ever saw the Larry Sanders Show on HBO, and God, I don't even remember what it was. Bro, I swear to God, as soon as I saw that, and, they had film when it was backstage, and then video when they were in front of, I think it was video backstage, Phil in front of the camera. Bro, the minute I saw that, I was like, that's how wrestling needs to be shot. It needs to be shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. My God, bro. I said that like literally in 2000. That's how wrestling should be shot, bro.
That was good. And you're totally consistent with that. And you've said that ever since then, or ever since back then. And And yeah, and everybody, of course, laughed at that. Oh, that's crazy, whatever, like always. But they don't know. But yeah, I mean, it was, that would have been the next evolution, right? The next
Yep.
step. Did you ever? I mean, other than the straight shooting and what you were trying to do, in the early days, of course, which was awesome, the TNA and all that. Did you ever propose that then, or even try that then, or it just wasn't possible? Like it was just a straight shooting. And
bro, there was a guy. There was a guy that was working in marketing at the time. Aaron. God, what's Aaron's last name? God, I can't even remember Aaron's last name. Bro, Aaron went on to have a great career as a Hollywood writer. And we were talk, bro. I swear to God, we were talking about stuff like that in like 1999.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
See that?
Yeah.
Wow. But then what? So what? But what about with the TNA thing? It just never. There was nobody there. It just didn't.
No. What it is, bro, is if you are in the wrestling business, you're gonna be working with people that are so
stuck in the past.
Yeah, that, bro, you can't convince them of anything new. And what happens is you bro, you just get so tired of convincing them that you just throw in the towel, man. That's what happened to me so many times, man, because it was almost like they couldn't even understand the concept, bro.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Right. And isn't that the weirdest thing? Why is the wrestling business like that? It's so unique to literally every other form of entertainment.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. They are the one. They just, bro, they will not listen to new things and new ideas. And it's just weird, bro,
It's such it is. It is very, very weird. And yet, look how revolutionary, and yet what Vince did, of course, when he was still in touch. I mean, in the early 80s.
Yeah.
That was revolutionizing the business. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And then, boy, how ironic that it's come so full circle that he is so far out.
I've said so many times, bro, Vince literally has forgotten what brought him to the dance.
Oh, I mean, obviously. Of course, there's no question about that. Think about it, too. And the thing, I was going to say, the thing is, he literally had to be dragged kicking and screaming virtually by you during, to create the Attitude Era. If it wasn't for, I mean, think about it. If it wasn't for the competition of the WCW and them beating him for as long as they did, he literally didn't have a choice. I mean, what the hell would WWF have become? I mean, I don't think, I don't know if they would have gone out.
Bro, I'm telling you, not to toot my own horn, but I am telling you, bro, if I wasn't there, nobody else would have pitched them that stuff. Nobody.
No way.
No, because if they were going to pitch them that stuff, they'd be doing it now.
Because I was just, not only that, or they would have done it back then.
Right, exactly.
I mean, they would have never been in that position. I mean, the people were already there. Why didn't they do it then? Why did you have to come along to still do it? It's not like, WCW was beating them handily for, what's the famous 83 weeks, 2 years or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And they were horrible. I mean, we all know that, but that's, because I'm a typical fan that followed that pattern as well. I was a super mark, whatever you want to call it, all through the 80s, the early 90s, and then they just lost me. The product started to completely suck. And then what got me back, I happened to catch on one night on TNT, the very first Nitro from Mall of America. You probably remember that.
Yeah, I do. And
then WCW, and then WCW, and this is before NWO. So they were they were doing things right, and I'm like, wow, okay, this is cool. I used to love wrestling. I got back into it, and of course the NWO hooked me. And then I remember, of course, when you took over, because NWO was a one-trick pony, and it started getting kind of watered down, and I was flipping back and forth. And sure enough, and I remember being way ahead of that curve and telling all my friends, because of course, nobody remembers this, all these douchebag marks nowadays, but the whole world, everybody, it was water cooler talk, everybody was watching it. And I told all my buddies, and they were still watching WCW, and I'm like, dude, I'm telling you, you got to flip over back to WWF, man, because they're doing some good shit, man, because you guys were doing great shit before anybody knew about it.
Yeah, no, you're right. We were. It took a while. It took a while to get everybody back,
yeah.
bro. Yep.
But
Wow.
see, Vince, to Vince's credit, he stayed the course with you.
Yep.
You know, he knew.
Yeah.
And God only knows what the hell he's doing now. But yeah, just a few more quick things, man. So you can get another couple callers in here. You're talking about the Orioles. What do you say? Is my boy Sandahar? What do you think about him? Is he the real deal?
Who now?
Sandahar, my boy from the Orioles.
That outfielder?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, I am so pissed off. Doug, you know what I did?
What?
Doug, I'm so pissed off, bro, because I got to.
Did you have him on your fantasy team?
Doug, I picked him up off of waivers, and he went like 2 hitless games, and I dropped him.
After 2 games,
yes,
bro.
I'm so bad with that, bro. I got a quick trigger. When you put up 2 back-to-back games with no points, bro, I pulled the trigger, and I had him on my team, bro, and I freaking dropped him.
Bro, you're worse than the WWE with their storylines.
Oh,
they do it 1 week
bro!
And they just drop it.
Every day I'm looking at this guy's point total, and I'm like, what the frig was I thinking, man?
That's why I don't play fantasy baseball, though. You know,
I just had whatchamacall. I just cut base with Nunez because he put up a couple zeros a couple days in a row.
Yeah, well, hey, how is your team doing overall right now,
bro? Right now, me and Laura are 1 and 2, man.
Well, look at Laura right there again, huh?
Bro, her? She does. You know, Laura is a numbers person. Bro, she breaks. I know, Oh, my God. Like, I'm just going by gut and, like, what I know about baseball. Bro, she goes with statistics, and it is so hard to beat her, man.
Man, she's into the analytics, huh?
Oh, my God. Big time. Big time. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, I haven't seen her in a while, like on Twitter or in the chat or whatever. But yeah, so the last couple of quick things here, man. First of all, got to put over Kevin from Alabama.
Oh, my God.
That guy, first of all, how does a random guy from Alabama cut better promos than anybody in wrestling today?
Yeah, well, second of all, he better not get me in any trouble, bro. That's what I'm nervous about.
Bro. Oh, yeah, right. You're going to be the accessory. Second of, yeah, that's going to be the headline on freaking wrestling tomorrow. Vince calls women wrestlers and Jezebels.
Yeah, Jezebels and heathens.
and yeah, that's right, heathens. It's the heathens revolution, bro. I mean, if Kevin from Alabama is not Dr. D. David Schultz, I don't know.
Oh my God,
that's who it is. That's who it is. But listen, I got one last final question for you, and I'm definitely getting off here to get some other calls in here.
Okay.
You got to answer one question.
Go ahead.
I'm going to give you, you know, I usually come to you with gimmicks and stuff. I was a little disappointed I didn't have one this week, but I got 2 questions for you. You have to answer one of them. All right?
Go ahead. Dougie V, go ahead.
All right. And I don't want to hear this, though. I don't want to hurt it. Look, it's been 20 plus years. It's okay.
All right.
Either A, give us the diva that made the statement.
Oof,
if I wasn't married, I'd be all over that guy.
I can't do that.
Or tell us who banged Leah Remini.
Well, you know what, bro? The Leah Remini thing now, I'm closer to doing that one because I gotta tell you, bro, the person never told me don't say nothing.
Right. It's been 20 freaking years.
Yeah, I brought that upon myself to keep it kayfabe. When the person said it, they never said it like don't kayfabe. They never said that. I'm just showing the proper respect.
Well, but listen. First of all, let me tell you, newsflash: kayfabe is dead. Okay.
I listen, Doug.
Right.
Doug, listen. Maybe I'll tell you. Maybe I'll tell you off the air.
Well, I was going to say, well, it's just you and me here. You know, I'll use the old Howard Stern thing. It's just you and me here. Nobody's listening.
Yeah, well, you just said what tomorrow's headlines are going to read, bro. I don't need tomorrow's headlines reading that.
Oh, geez.
Maybe I'll tell you off the air, though.
Sure.
Maybe I'll tell you off the air.
Just blame it on the. I don't know. Blame it on the cataracts.
Yeah.
You didn't see the question on. You couldn't read the question on the screen. You didn't know what you were saying.
Oh boy! Oh
well, look,
boy!
DM me. Well, so you're not going to answer either one.
I can't. I can't. I can't.
You're killing me.
I can't.
Yeah. See, this is why. Yeah. All right. Fine. This is why Vince was your filter.
Maybe I'll tell. Maybe
Vince was your filter.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Right. Maybe I'll tell you off the air.
All right. Well, what are you gonna call me personally? You got my number. Call.
Yeah, I might, or I might DM you. I might DM you on Twitter.
All right, perfect. DM me and let me know, and then I promise to keep it a secret.
Oh, I know you would. I know you would. All right, Doug. Well, listen, man. Great call, bro. Thanks for calling in as always.
Yeah, I love you, brother. See
you too, man. Go Birds.
Yeah, baby.
All right, bye. All right, guys. The great Dougie V. Guys, it is about that time. I want to thank everybody for calling in. Troy, thanks for the bits. Oh, let me get this last call. Let me get this call.
To accept, press 1.
Who is calling? Hello.
Vincenzo.
Yeah, who's? Oh, is this Potts?
Yes, sir.
What's going on? Is that Whitney?
Yep.
Whitney, what's going on? Whitney, aren't you going back to school soon? Or you're learning from home, right?
Yeah, I started Monday.
Oh, my gosh. How is that, learning from home? How's it going?
It's good. There's some stuff that are a little hard, but I can do it.
Yeah, you'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. It must be weird, Whitney. Is it weird? Does it not feel the same?
Yeah, it doesn't really feel the same. Like when this all started, I was still in second grade. So the teacher, she told us all about other stuff, and now I remember how to do that stuff, and now I'm doing it like every day.
Oh, like what kind of stuff? Tell me, what kind of stuff?
So there's math, science meetings, like Zoom meetings.
Oh no, you're doing Zoom meetings like grown-ups. Grown-ups do Zoom meetings. Holy mackerel, my wife does Zoom meetings.
We're champions.
That is great. Well, good for you, man. I'm glad you're adjusting to it and you like it.
Yeah.
It's just good that it's safe for us at this point.
Yeah, no, exactly. So Pot, somebody has to be home with her when she's doing it, right?
Actually, we're lucky enough to be able to. She goes with my mom and my dad's hanging out there. But Whitney's savvy enough to be able to work the iPad pretty well. They sign into different meetings all day long, so it's actually, it's a bad thing for the world, but it's a good thing because it's giving them some kind of base of how the world's going to be. She's able to sign in and do her meetings and do what she needs to do through the day if she's home. And, my mom's been with her. I took off yesterday to be with her, but things are going to be all right. If people are savvy enough to, and hopefully they're lucky enough to be able to have people at home.
Yeah.
It's a good, we're trying to look at it in a good way.
Yeah. Well, no, bro, it brings family together too. I mean, that's not a bad thing. You know what I mean?
No, and you know what's been going on, and I've spent more time with the family in the past 6 weeks than and I don't want to say that I ever have, but it's been a good thing for us, and it's brought our family together. I hope it's brought other families together. It's a good thing for people. People are more involved in rather than just screen time and coming home and going handing the iPad or the computer and saying, "Here, go do this." People are more involved. At least I hope that's the case.
Yeah, but listen, don't. I'm going to have to smarten you up, Potts, because I hope you aren't being worked. Because the way I see it, the family may be coming over more than normal for the ribs, bro. So make sure they're not working you for the ribs, Potts. You know.
they get the ribs regardless. So I feel like I got to pay them doing ribs.
So Potts, you went back to work today. Everything's good.
Everything's good, man. You know, I tell you, in the off chance that some of my people listen to this, you know, it's things have made me look at things in a different light. And I tell you, if people listening, people on YouTube, what have you, you know, I was hardcore. I was hardcore loyal. I'm always going to be loyal. I'm loyal to the department that I was in, but it's making me look at things a little bit differently. And, you know, I came back after X amount of time off, and things are ugly, you know, and you know, when I say that, it's hard for me not to get, you know, I don't want to get too involved in what my deal was, but I'm coming back to an ugly thing, and the things are making the world ugly, man, and I'm trying to see things in a different way, to look at things in a different way, to try to look at what's good, and I took a lot of things for granted, and to be honest with you. And I've never been, and you and I have talked about this. I've never bought into, you know, to faith so much. I've never bought into, you know, what you reap, what you sow. But I'm seeing things differently, and I went back today to think, and I'm seeing things and going, you know, I got to separate myself from that. And I think that's a lot of things in the world. You know, I talked to Rock earlier. Rock had a thing on tonight. And, you know, the world's in a bad way, man, you know, and I hope that people can take what's going on and try to get closer to family, get closer to center. You know, I was off center, you know, and I'm trying to get back there, and I'm hoping things work out that way. And, you know, I'm like I said, I'm looking at things different. I'm looking at my job a different way. I've been there for almost 20 years, and I'm trying to look at things different and look at things in more a positive direction. I've not been the most positive person through these last, you know, 10 plus years, aside from family and stuff like that. But everybody's got an issue. Everybody's got problems. Everybody's got things going on. And, you know, I hope that people can look at this and take things and try to look at things a little bit more positive, enjoy the things that they have, enjoy the world that they can make for themselves.
Man, Potts, that is such a great point. I'm glad you said all that. I mean, now really is the time to, you know, open up your eyes and look at things for where they are. I always say this, Potts, and I know I overuse it, but it's the simplest thing for people to understand. And, you know, I always say, bro, what's in your box, man? Whatever's the most important thing to you is in your box. And during this time, man, it really, you got to take a look at your life and your priority. And man, you got to wake up. And man, it just sounds like you went through a lot of ups and downs, bro. But through the process, you know, you got an education and you're really able to look at things differently. And bro, that is so rewarding, Potts. It is great to hear you say that.
I know, man, and I do you'd appreciate that, and it's crazy. You know, I thought of myself as chasing the dollar, chasing, you know, giving my family everything, but we had a ton. You know, and we're looking. I was thinking that all we're trying to do is trying to get more. We had a lot. We had each other. We had all kinds of things going on. Yep. And, you know, and at this particular point and the things that I'm going through, it's making me appreciate
yep.
that and think to myself, well, what was I chasing? Why was I going so hard?
Yep.
Why was I, you know, there was no reason to be that hardcore. And I'm looking at things a lot different. And actually, it's awesome. You know,
that is great,
I was never that person. I was always,
yep.
you know, got the most, who's ever got the most money, who's ever got the most this, the most that.
Yep.
I'm not looking at it that way. And, I'm looking at things I'm actually thinking about chasing things like, I said I was going to reach out to you, and I haven't yet, but I was trying to get things square. And now that things are getting back to normal, I'm looking forward to chasing some of the things that I wanted to do outside of work and make sure that, it's nice, man. I know you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. And it's so, oh God, I'm just so happy to hear you talk that way, bro, because some of us, bro, die without ever learning that. And that's why, like, I'm so thankful I was not one of those people. Like, I was about 42 years old when, I opened up my eyes and I looked around me and I was like, what the F? And literally for the last 18 years, I've been, evaluating my life and looking at the glass half full and, understanding highs and lows. And I'm just so thankful because, bro, some people go through a lifetime and never take the time to do that, man.
Right here. I hear you. I just turned 40. And, I'm like I said, I'm looking at things and going, the 8 hours that I put in is going to fund the things that I want to do and the things that I want to take care of. And,
yep.
the last 4 weeks have been from this day forward kind of thing. And it's starting to feel good. And I was never a believer in that. And I'm coming around.
That is awesome, man. I am. And I'm so happy, bro, only being 40, man. And now, just looking at things differently and opening up your mind and experiencing different things, man. I'm so happy for you, bro. That sounds great, man.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
All right. Potsy, keep in touch. Whitney, keep in touch. Let me know what's going on with school, okay?
Okay.
All right, I will talk to you later, all right?
All right, brother, take care.
All right, Potts and Whitney, everybody. Guys, that is it. I am going to wrap up, guys. I want to thank you for joining me for Full Moon Attitude. I will try to come back again this week. A lot of people asking me, wrestling questions. Guys, russosbrand.com. Guys, I'm telling you, go to russosbrand.com. And every opinion you want to know about me regarding the wrestling business, it's all there, bro. It's all there. russosbrand.com. That will bring you to patreon.com/RussoTWC. Every question you ask me about ratings, about this, about that, you can find that all there. Guys, check it out. Guys, I love you. You are the brand family. You heard Potts, bro. We are all in this together. God bless, guys. I'll see you next time.
It's right about time again to swerve again, confuse the general fans again. Add another swerve and then put it on a poll again. Put it on a poll again. Put it on the poll again. And our square to quad is gonna get emotional as I wait to overbook the damn